Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin. We have done a nice swing Philippine here on the low on Coinbase but not on Bybit, so that's why we are moving up right now. We're going to cover everything as always, so you know exactly what we can expect next. We're going to really update everything with the new data we have today, all of this, the levels, everything really. Anyway, good morning mate, by the way, good to see you here again, almost every day by the way. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna go on the wanderer here on that one. By the way, do you hear me? Yes, nice. So here, let's start with the lower time frame levels. As always, we're next going to move on the waves. So here, what do we have? A new daily there. So this, bam, we can take it and pull it here. A new daily. Okay, this is the first level we have to add here. Tick like that. Let me go here real quick. This, by the way, can be downloaded on the website for absolutely free. Okay, you can get this view with the 3 templates. I mean, even more, by the way. The weekly negative path control, the monthly negative path control, the order flow here. You have everything in one file to download for absolutely free. This is pretty cool. So just go and check this out. You have everything on the website. Anyway, here we have today. So the naked session path control on the top is already added here. We have, so no other naked session path control. We take the red levels, okay. The volume path control, or the time path control, the white ones or gray ones are the time path control. Can still give some reaction, okay, but this is most of the time it will be of the volume path control. Here TPO we have one just a bit above us, 42,214. Yeah. Okay, so I say I'll take this one. $32,214. What the fuck? No, it was not 32, 42. Bit better like this. All right, nice. So TPO here, okay, and we have a daily naked path control. Oh, it's hit now. Oh, no, not yet. So here, yeah, 42,138. So if we run for a moment, yeah. Okay. We can pull a bit more of confidence here. Okay. Yeah, okay. This, okay. Just checking for a possible short tarry here to see where we have to look for a short here. All right. Because what I'm looking for here is some 5 ways down. Okay, so wave 1 with an expanding leading, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see we start from a small move and we expand the move next. So expanding and leading. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5 on Coinbase that did took the lows. Okay, if you go there, you can see when low here. So I'm looking for these 5 waves. So if we have 5 waves, I'm looking for either a wave, a bigger impulsive to the downside. So to speak, a bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2. Okay, so bigger wave 1 with the 5 ways down, bigger wave 2, and bam, come back down and massive drop, or an A, B, C zigzag in the wave 4, and then you'll come back up. So I'm possibly looking here for, I'm more likely looking here for a retracement to go more down next due to the 5 ways we have right now. And so here I'm looking for the different short targets. So I would say this is the first one really, but it will be cool to go trigger some stop loss, so to speak, above these highs. But the thing is, are we going to manage to go that high? I don't know. We will see, really. So to speak, the different short targets. So we have the these two levels, okay, the two new levels, just trade is based off the reaction as always. If there is nothing of this, okay, so to speak, we don't get any rejection here with nothing good for a short here, reject with nothing good, or we just don't get any retracement here with good data here. We just don't get any retracement simply. We're simply going to look for a continuation into the next area. So next area here is a swing 30 pounds really, or the swing 30 pounds of this two tops. Okay, so this is the next possible short target. If again there is no swing 30 pound or fail auction of these highs, so to speak, there is no reaction on the order flow so at the same time here. So we take the highs, leave the previous high with a wick, okay, like this. This is a swing 30 pound, so we just go and check this out really on the website. You have all the details on how to trade this. A fail auction is just when you get acceptance above, spend some time from something really bearish on the order flow, for example, massive amount of longs, but the price is not moving up. We start getting some massive absorption on the highs, and so from here we start to get, for example, the MC short reaction, all the stuff to take the short trade. So from here, fail auction, and so come back down. So either quick move up, down, we leave the price high with a wick, or either we get acceptance above, spend some time, form something very bearish, and come back down, and bam, you take the short trade around there when you have the reaction to take the short, okay? If there is no swing 30 pound or fail auction of these highs, we just look for the next area, right? So to speak, we just look for a continuation, a nice increase in price, by the way, into this value area low. We have next the daily. I'm going to lock all of this, by the way, right there. So we have the daily with the daily negative path control. If we start to come up here, we can look for the swing 30 pounds of these highs right here, plus this top right there. So all of this really, okay? So from this top right there, okay, this top right here, up to these highs. Okay, all of these zone of resistance. Simple as that really. Step by step, we just check out the order flow in here. We see what's going on, what's happening really behind the market. So this is the next one, this is the next one, this is the next one. That's a lot of short targets, okay, but this is where I'm going to look for a short personally. Really by reading this, I can tell that you're going to make some really nice decisions. You're really going to be able to recognize if you have or not to take the trades. This is absolutely crazy. And yeah, of course, if we start breaking these highs here with nothing good for a short, we look for a new high to be made as always. If I have to make one more new high, I'm going to explain you next on a higher time frame level chart here, what we can look for. On a lower time frame, I'm gonna go, I think, on the higher time frame chart for these two. Yeah, it's gonna be better. So, to the upside, to finish with the short trades, if we have to push above here, okay, we make one more new top as always, we take a high, so we have to look for a swing 30 pound or a fail auction around to the current top days at 44,700. If we break this, look for the monthly here at 45,500 up to this weekly and path control with, don't forget please, this swing 30 pound of this top right here just before the very top of this consolidation right here. Okay, so weekly at 46,800, value path control, by the way, sorry, at 47,300, and the top right here is at 47,500. Okay, if we start breaking all of this with no swing 30 pound of the top right here, we're going to look for the overall range high really to be taken with the monthly negative path control just above, so to speak, 48,200 normally, yeah, up to this 48,600 monthly negative path control level. Break this, look for the weekly here up to the top, and a possible big swing 30 pound into this value high level. Okay. By the way, hi, just listening, always interested to hear other people's view on BTC. Nice, mate. Thank you for watching and listening to me. Appreciate it. So yeah, this is a plan really to the upside. And by the way, I hope these updates are helping. So maybe to make your own plan to make some good plans. And get nice predictions maybe, also using little waves. But anyway, so here, yeah, this was a plan here to the upside and to the downside. The thing is, the first real big support, as I said, if we don't swing 30 pound at bottom here, what we have done now, so we did a swing 30 pound, reclaim, we come back down here to swing 30 pound low on Coinbase. Again, by the way, it's here. Don't forget to check out Coinbase for this. Okay, this is extremely important. When you have some kind of big week like this, this is absolutely, I mean, this is something we do a lot, but like really a lot, to swing 30 pound on an exchange, but not on the other one. So really be aware of Coinbase, is extremely important for this. But anyway, so if we do not swing £30 now, so the current low, as we did the swing £30 at bottom right here, if we don't swing £30 the current low once more, we're simply going to look for the bottoms right here of this small consolidation, plus the key level here. Okay, so swing £30 key level. If there is nothing here good of the key level and the bottoms right here, we're simply going to look for a nice move to the downside into the weekly negative path control here at 37,800, by the way, down to this value high level. You have to pull the fixed range from the very beginning of the consolidation to the end, so to speak, around there. Okay, this brings us with this value high on 68, of course, not 70 here. Okay, for the value high value volume, sorry. And so from here you have the monthly negative path function also in addition in confluent with. So if these do not hold with a swing for the pan here, we do have a lot, as you can see, of lower time frame support. So if you want to mark all this support, you can absolutely. For scalpers, this can give something, but normally if we start getting acceptance below here, this value are high, we have more chance to go into the point of control and value are low minimum. So if we start breaking below here with no swing for part of the low, okay, so to speak, around 37,000 to down to 36, let's say 700. Okay, we're simply going to look for, so if we lose this, to look for this powerful trend value are low around 34 500 down to 33 800. And of course, we can look for the swing for the pound right here of the overall range low. Okay, if these do not hold, again, we can look simply for a nice move to the downside into 30,700. Okay, with this value low in the monthly. Keep in mind that the four first level here are some old resistance. Okay, so this old resistance can give some few support next. Okay, we just break this, so we can just come back down next and get some good reaction of this to get some possible good intraday setups, for example. Okay, but the real big support come around here. Okay, these are the support are not hit yet. Okay, these are some old resistance that can give some few reaction, but the biggest support, really the new fresh support, if we can say that, untapped, are really these ones first of all. Okay, so the real big support come around 28,800. So you can see if we start breaking the lows here with no swing for pound or swing for pound or fail auction, we can get a really nice move to the downside here. We talk about a 13% move, and again we can absolutely get a continuation from here. Look for new lows here and even more. Okay, depending on the high time frame plan we're in. But anyway, so this is a plan really, the different theories, the different zone of price really, where we can expect some reactions or continuations, all of this. And on this being said, we can now move on the waves. If you have any questions, by the way, during this live stream, you're asking yourself something, you don't know about the waves, about the levels, something you don't know, do not hesitate to ask your questions in the live chat. Otherwise, you can join the Discord server right here and go into the question chat right there and ask your questions. If you are watching, for example, this update later, you don't have the live chat, you can ask your questions in here. If you want to learn a wave, by the way, there is an absolutely free feature, Guess the Pan. Okay, this is absolutely free. By the way, I'm showing the result right now, by the way. So you can just go and check this out. Really, you have all the links for the Guess the Pans. I'm just waiting for someone to do it, you know, to upload it every Monday. If no one is doing it, I'm gonna wait for someone to do it. I'm not gonna upload the one Guess the Pan if no one is doing it all the time. So if you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want, you don't do it. Of course, you do whatever you want, but don't forget that there is this. Okay, if you want to learn any waves, this can be a good way, and more of this. It's absolutely free, 100% free. Anyway, so on the waves here, as by the way, right here in the Bitcoin TA, Vincent in French, we say, said the 8 hours RSI fell like a stone. Okay, so here, right there, you can see that if we're still in the wave 4, you know, yesterday was looking for this possible wave 4 still to look for the wave 5 next. Okay, this configuration, this was a really big wave for already. Okay, so now we did do the lows once more. The premise, as I said, I don't want to see the RSI taking this bottom right here. If we take this bottom, I'm gonna take the case that we are done with these pink waves. That was a scam week we'll have on the top here, because normally the wave 3 will be a bit more down. So you can see here on the Bybit price, for example, that we have a high. On the index price, that we have a high. Sorry, so we'll have more likely on the wave 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to take the case that this is a scam week on Coinbase. This is not really, we don't have this very often. That's why I'm using Coinbase to avoid this kind of scam weeks. But anyway, and so I'm just going to take the case that we have done a wave 3, 4 right here, and the wave 5, okay? The wave 4 is not here, simply because you can see we make a new low here on the RSI, so around the end, and it doesn't make sense if we have done the low here, simply because we don't have 5 waves. Oh, by the way, we can get 5 waves if that's an ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, this is not a big difference in any case. Like this, and so yeah, in any case, I'm taking the case that we have done now the 5 pink waves. Okay, so I'm gonna just pull it like that without the waves. Perfect. And so if we have done a pink 5 waves, we're in that case done with the wave 5. Okay, so the white one. So if we're done with the wave 5, we should be now in the blue wave 3. Okay, wave 4, sorry, here. So wave 4 right here. So what we'll have to do here is to simply find the wave 4 targets. How we can do this? It's simply by pulling the retracement tool from the wave 3 top. So I'm going to take this top, not the previous one, because for me this is scam week, down to the wave 3 bottom, or the wave 3 root, or the wave 3 root, or wave 3 bottom. From here we're going to add our wave 4 target, so 23.6, 31.32 the MC fib, and the 38.2. This right here is a buy zone for the wave 4, where we should get a bounce from, okay, to look next for the wave 5. So we should normally, if we're in this configuration, bounce into this green square, and from here get a nice reversal to make one more new high minimum. Normally we can stop before make a truncated wave 5, so to speak, stop before the wave 3 top, okay? But as always, it is a lot less probable, and we bet on the highest probabilities. So most of the time we're going to see a wave 5 gonna go past the wave 3 top here. Okay, so this is the first configuration. Now you have to understand something, is that the wave 3, 4, 5, the blue wave, can be done also. Okay, I'm not going to take this mainly until really go below here and really break all the wave 4 targets, really, for example, break even the 50%. If we really start getting acceptance below here, this 50%, I'm going to take the case that we are done with these blue waves with another configuration. Okay, but we are done with this push to the upside, and now we can look for either a bigger wave 1, 2, okay, either for a, and so a reversal here, either for a massive drop and continuation. It all depends on the reaction we're going to get into the targets we're going to plan below. I mean, we already planned, really. If we have some good longs, a good long reaction, for example, into the targets, or every single support is broken with nothing good for a long, really, on the order flow. If we get no reason to take a long, then we're going to take the bearish plan, for example. Okay, but yeah, this is the first configuration. Okay, so this is a buy zone between the 23.6 and the 38.2. Why? Simply because we have done a regular wave 2 here. Okay, so I don't know if this is a top. No, the one on the right. Wonder the difference, but anyway. So this is a regular wave 2, because we stop between the 56.1 and 66%. When we do a regular wave 2, we expect to do a regular wave 4 next, so to speak, to stop between the 23.6 and the 38.2. Okay, so this is a buy zone. We can still go to the 50%, but it's a lot less probable. Okay, so if we start breaking here this 50%, that's why I'm not taking this anymore, and I'm going to take the case that we have done something like this. This 5 waves, first of all, was for me for a wave 5, okay, like this, and not for a wave 1, 2, like this. And so next, by the way, we have one more push up here now. So normally we should be in this, by the way. Or it will mean that we've done something like this, but it's a bit weird, but I'm gonna get acceptance with some few waves here anyway. So in the case it will be like this, wave 3, okay, like that, if I can take it, perfect. Or wave 4 retracement, really small and really short, as you can see here, so this is not the best at all. That's why I'm not taking this mainly, because this is really small, to be fair, for a wave 4. We've got a really small wave 2, and we've got a really small wave 4. So normally when the wave 2 is small, we get a long and bigger wave 2, wave 4. For example, here we have a kind of small wave 2, okay, a bit long, but that's okay. Here we do, so we spend some time. You can see here we really spend some time. This is a nice wave 4, for example. Here it's like really quick. We have just one small move to the downside here, and bam, come back up directly. But anyway, if we really break the 50%, this is one we need to take. You're aware of the next, the possible waves. If we're in this, then it means that we have an ABC zigzag. Okay, so ABC like this, A, B, and C. So in the case ABC correction to go more down. If you remember good here, it's for the high time frame bearish plan. So to speak here, W, X, Y, X, and Z, okay, or possibly now a bigger W, X, Y simply, okay, just like this, also something possible. And if we have to be bullish, it's simply a double wave 1, 2, 1, 2, so wave 1, wave 2, and another wave 1, and another wave 2 here, and bam, come back up next for a 3, 4, 5, and here we go, pump it up and unstoppable bull market. Okay. So yeah, just gonna control the everything because I'm not going to look for this kind of configuration directly. I'm gonna look for this first. I'm gonna remove the 50% too if I can. Here you go, perfect. So yeah, hope that makes sense. This is what I'm looking for with the waves. And so now let's go on the lower time frame. So for me right now, we have more likely some 5 waves down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, expanding, leading. So wave 1, wave 2 retracement here. I guess the top is here. Yes, normally. Yeah. Wave 3 here, wave 4 retracement, so I would say more likely here. We have a truncated triple wave in there, and the wave 5. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some blue waves here. We have a massive wave 4, but again, you can see that the wave 2 here was really small. Okay, so smaller the wave 2 is, bigger the wave 4 gonna be. So if you pull the wave 2 retracement, bam, we have done what? 38.2. Okay, you can see, oops. Yeah, this way you can see too, by the way. 38.2 here. Okay, so 38.2. Now, when we have done this, we expect to do a 50%, and even sometimes, in our case, a 6.86%. Okay, so you can see here that we went exactly into the 50%, between the 50% and the 6.86%. So this is normal because we have done a really small wave too. Okay, in terms of fib retracement. From here, what we can do is simply also pull the extension tool, so place it from the wave 1 root to the wave 1 bottom to the wave 2 top. We can add a wave 3 target, so here we can say we have done a 2618. Okay, 2618 here, we have the 120 extension, 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, and 423.6. 2618, as always, is never well to choose the dollar, so it's absolutely fine to go below like this and reclaim. And from here, we can simply take the third click of the extension tool and place it on the wave 4 top. Why it's here also because the RSI, as you can see, is making a new high here. Okay, this is typical when you're in a very strong downtrend like this to make a triple wave in the wave 4, as you can see. So triple, you have a first wave, second wave, third wave, and the third wave here is be truncated, so to speak, stop before the pre-stop because we're in a strong downtrend. So to confirm this, we check out the RSI, we make a new high here, so we take the high here. Okay. So from here, let me just come back here on the 1 hour, bam, and so we can take the third click and place it on the wave 4 top. And so from here, we can pull the wave 5 targets, and we have done here, you can see a 1618. Is it the most probable target most of the time? No, okay, because this right here brings us with a double bottom or a swing Philip pan, and this is when you're in an impulsive, less probable. Now, is it impossible? As you can see, absolutely not. This is just less probable, but you still have to look for this, of course, okay? And so, of course, all the targets before that, this is way too high, really, for the wave 5, so really, it was the 2 targets you had to look for, really, mainly, okay? So that's why I'm liking this 5 ways a lot. And so if we have some 5 ways, what we can look for here, we can simply look, if we are in a wave 4, we have to look for a correction. So if we are in a correction, we're going to look for an A, B, C zigzag. So 5 waves, correction, 5 waves. That's why I'm looking for a short trade into this daily negative path control with a TPO just above, or the swing Philip pan. And if we start reclaiming this, then we're going to look for a B wave or a wave 2 as always. I'm going to explain you next. But this A, okay, B, that will be pretty cool to go just above, and then the C here. Or if we start breaking the highs here with nothing good for a short, we're going to look for higher prices, in all the targets we have planned above here. Okay, just come back in the live stream. You will find everything. No, there are no questions, by the way. I was checking this. So here, in that case, ABC zigzag. Okay, we're going to look in that case for a bottom to be into this zone of price. Okay, between the 23.16 and the 38.2, maybe a bit longer, by the way, like this. Bam. For the wave 4 before to make the wave 5. And of course, if we do this, we can absolutely make something longer too here. We can make, for example, an ABC flat, for example, an ABC flat here. So A, B, take the highs and come back down, or make a really small C. And from here, bam, get a wave 4, and from here, get a wave 5 next. We can make a bigger, I don't know, triangle. We can make everything really, something like this. So A, B, C, D, E. We finish the triangle there, and we make then the wave 5. We'll have a triangle in here in the wave 4. We can make a double XY. Okay, we can make a W, X and Y, just take the lows once more, and from here get a very small Y leg, and from here, bam, get a continuation. We can make all these more complex correction patterns, really, okay, starting with a correction. And yeah, but for now, we're going to look for this, okay, in the wave 4. If now we start breaking everything, we can still be in an ABC zigzag, into the wave 2, for example. But if we really start to get acceptance below here, I will take more likely If we really get nothing good to take a long trade on the order flow, we'll more switch to an impulsive. Okay, and take the case that, you know, we have done the wave 4 here, the wave 3 here, we'll have done the wave 5 like this, the wave 5 was like this, bam, here, okay, and so now we are not in this ABC zigzag into the wave 4, okay, but we are into this right there, so to speak, into this kind of bigger wave 1, like this, bigger wave 1, 2, and bam, 3, 4, 5, and so here we look for a nice drop. It's really in case we drop massively, this is an impulsive to the downside. It is simple as that, really. A big impulsive here, 1, 2. This is a wave 2 we're doing, and we're going to look for a massive drop. So is it a good time? I mean, is it a good idea to short? Yes, possibly, because we do have this possible count to not forget. Okay, that we can be in. Okay, we can bet on just a small move down here to go, you know, into the buy zone of the wave 4 and get a reversal. In any case, I'm gonna still give a really good short trade, or get a massive continuation and look for a possibly, this is a possibility, look for a possible new low to be made. So that's why to look for a short here is maybe not a bad idea. Just trade everything based on the reaction as always. I'm not saying you have to short here, right person? No. You do whatever you want, but personally, yes, I'm going to look for a short. I'm going to short this nicely if I have to take a short on this. To either write a small move down for the C, okay, ABC zigzag, or bigger impulsive down. Only time will tell. Okay, it's impossible to say, alright person, which one is going to play out at the moment. But anyway, so I don't know if you have some questions. Let me know if you have some questions. Otherwise, we're good, really. Hope this is clear now, so you understood everything. It is not too complex to understand. And by the way, we'll have some news today, if I'm mistaken. Yes, at 2:30 UTC plus 1. Live chat here, there. Alright, there are no questions. Just gonna wait a bit to see if there are some questions come in. Otherwise, we're good, really. And what was this, by the way? Oh yeah, okay, the RSI. Nice. Yes, well, timing the time, pretty cool. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so there are no questions right now in the chat, so thank you all for watching. I wish you all a brilliant day, and catch you all tomorrow for the next one. If you're watching, as I said, at this update later, do not hesitate to join this Discord server, and just yeah, ask your questions here in the question channel, by the way, into the main chats right here. And if you want to learn your waves, feel free to go and check this out feel free to go and check out the Guess the Pattern section. Anyway, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.